Ah, what a marvelous fifth-rate existential drama, my friend. She left and you stayed there with that "what the hell happened" look on your face. But of course, admitting the simple and raw truth. No way, right? Better put on your street vendor Sherlock hat and pretend there's a great mystery to solve. Spoiler, there's no mystery at all, champ. You keep messing things up and expecting a different result. All of this for what? Ah, love. How cute. But let's go. Time to pull you out of the fantasy you live in. Does facing the truth hurt? Obviously, it hurts. But someone needs to tear that blindfold off your eyes. So, cry all you need to, but then get up and face reality. This bubble you call life won't burst on its own. Now, let's change the focus, because I bet you're here enjoying the content without moving a finger. Yes, you yourself, who didn't even like or subscribe. What's up? You think you deserve a red carpet just for showing up? Do me a favor, click like, subscribe, and send that thank you to the algorithm. It's not for me, it's so the system knows you're not just there for free. And without more fuss or dramatic pause, let's get straight to the point. Strategy number 1. Number 1, you became the ambassador of boredom. Friend, if I were you, I would quit that role of a professional bore. Let's face the facts. In the beginning, you were an explosion of energy, always with something new up your sleeve, a crazy idea to enjoy, a conversation that made anyone hold their breath. But my friend, it seems you parked yourself in the comfort zone and threw the key away. Today, you're the king of replay, the master of tired jokes and predictable outings. Do you know what happens when you become the synonym of monotony? She starts looking at the clock during your meetings, hoping they'll end soon. Because let's be honest, no one can stand living a life that feels like an eternal episode of boredom. And if you think she should love you for who you are, well, even a stone has more excitement than that. And there you are, with that look of someone who was run over by a truck of, I don't know what went wrong. I'll tell you the secret that's on your face. You got comfortable. You became the predictable guy, the one who doesn't even need to open his mouth because everyone knows what's going to come out. And don't be fooled, she realized that long before you did. So, what can you do? My friend, it's time to stop being a dead weight in your own relationship. Get up, shake off that boredom dust, and start being someone worth it. Surprise her! Do something new. You don't need to climb a mountain or jump out of a plane, but at least try to show there's still life inside you. Make her feel that you're still that adventure worth having. Because as you are, you're not even a boring book to read, just the back cover of a story that no one wants to open. In short, either you find a way to become interesting again, or you'll stay there lamenting that life isn't fair while she moves on, looking for something that makes her heart beat again. Number 2. From a borrowed ear to a permanent problem. Ah, the old merchant's ear trick. While she was there, venting, laying her heart on the table, you were busy planning the next impactful phrase, or worse yet, sliding your finger on your phone. Think you were being clever, huh? Let me give you a dose of reality. You weren't the guy. You were the idiot who doesn't know how to listen. Remember that time she tried to talk about her feelings, and you responded with that automatic uh-huh while sneaking a peek at your phone? Well, my dear, she remembers. And it wasn't just once. Every lazy every "we've already talked about this" was another brick in the wall you built between you two.
And now you're there, wondering why she emotionally distanced herself?
Congratulations, you dug your own grave and jumped in head first. Listening for real is an art that you clearly don't master. It's not just being physically present, it's turning off the damn phone, looking into her eyes and paying attention. But of course, that's hard work. Easier to let the conversation play in the background while you think about what's for dinner or the game score. And then you still get surprised when she starts to distance herself. She's not stupid. She realized you don't care at all. And what happens when someone realizes their partner doesn't care? First, she leaves emotionally, then physically. And you, in your "I'm the center of the universe" bubble, don't even notice. Wake up to life, friend. Listening isn't just hearing words, it's understanding, valuing, showing that what she feels matters, has value. Want to change the game? Start listening for real. And don't come at me with that "I already listen" talk. No, you don't listen. You survive conversations. Learn to listen, truly. Stay quiet. Pay attention. Show that she's more important than your team's notification or the latest episode of the series. Because the way you are, you seem more like a statue than a partner. Number 3, you became an unbearable emotional burden. Let's face reality, my friend. You are no longer the dream partner. You've become that emotional deadweight that no one can bear to carry anymore. Every conversation turns into a parade of complaints, problems, and laments. She became your on-call therapist, and you, the chronic patient who never improves. And the funniest part? You still expect her to clap and smile, pretending everything is great. Here's the raw truth. No one enters a relationship to become an emotional punching bag. She started this with the expectation of partnership, mutual support, someone to share life with, not an eternal wandering drama. And look, you turned the relationship into a Mexican telenovela, with each chapter more dramatic than the last. While you pour out your tragedies, she's getting exhausted, carrying the weight of your endless emotions. And the worst part? You don't even notice. You're so immersed in your own bubble of problems that you don't even see how much she's getting worn out. My friend, no one wants to be the anchor that sinks the boat. And guess what? If you keep it up, she'll jump ship before you drag her down with you. Now, here's the final blow. Everyone has problems, but what are you doing to solve yours? Because if all you do is pour everything onto her without moving a muscle to improve, congratulations. You're not just a burden, you're an emotional black hole. She's drowning because you don't know how to be a support, just dead weight. Want to change that? Get up and start solving your own issues. Stop thinking she's your life boy. Show that you're someone she can trust, not just another energy sucker. Because the way you're going, the only thing left will be her swimming away, without even looking back. Number 4, you were the king of ingratitude. Here's the slap you need to hear. You didn't value her, period. All those small things, but giant at the same time. The support, the affection, the constant presence during your worst days. You treated them as if they were nothing. Congratulations. What a wonderful consolation prize you were, huh? Thought she was there out of lack of options? Wake up to reality! She chose to stay, and you, like a true genius, chose to be a first-rate ungrateful person. And look, I know you didn't do it on purpose. Sure, you were too busy, distracted, or worse yet, thinking that she knows I love her. That little excuse, you know what we call it? Emotional laziness. Love isn't just feeling, it's showing. And in this part, my friend, you were a complete failure. Now, the cherry on top. She left, and you're there, thinking that a bouquet of flowers or a sweet message will erase the damage. Spoiler, they won't. Valuing isn't about grand last-minute gestures. It's about those everyday actions. It's saying thank you, showing admiration, making her feel important.
And you, with your lazy, I'll do it later mindset, let all that slip through your fingers.
Want to fix this mess? Start acting now, not tomorrow, not at the next right moment. Stop making excuses and show that you've learned. Because if you don't, I guarantee someone is already showing the value you never knew how to give. And there, my dear, there won't be any flower, message, or declaration that can save you. She'll be far away and you'll be there, lamenting what you lost due to pure arrogance and laziness. Number 5, you became the king of stagnation. It's time to face the truth, my friend. You've become the official mascot of the comfort zone. You know that guy who's always chill, without plans, without goals, without a drop of ambition? Well, yeah, that's you. And guess what that says to her? That you're comfortable with a boring, dull life without anything extraordinary. And honestly, who in their right mind wants to stay stuck on a boat that doesn't even try to leave the harbor? She's not expecting you to become the next Elon Musk, but for heaven's sake, someone who at least wants to grow. You're there, vegetating, living each day as if it were an eternal lazy Sunday. No effort to advance in your career, to invest in personal projects, or even to improve the relationship? Nothing. And before you come with the classic, "But I'm happy like this," let me tell you the real deal. No one wants to mirror mediocrity. She wants someone who has a hunger for life, who dreams big, who has real plans, something she can admire and maybe even join on that journey. But you're more worried about the next episode of your favorite series or the weekend beer. Wake up, buddy! Ambition isn't just about money or status. It's about wanting to be better, having something that drives you, that makes you get out of bed with the desire to live. Want some real advice? Start setting goals for your life. Not just to show her, but to prove to yourself that there's still some fire inside you. Because if you keep at this pace, she'll get tired of waiting and move on. And you'll stay there, stuck in the same place, watching her grow, away from you. Number 6, you lost self-respect. Hold on tight because this is going to hurt. You lost self-respect. And that, my friend, is the final nail in the coffin. How do you expect someone to respect you if you don't even respect yourself? You let everything pass by unnoticed. Disrespect, manipulation, lack of consideration. You swallowed every insult as if it were your daily bread. And do you know what that says to her? That you're weak, that you have no backbone. Who wants to be with someone who doesn't value themselves? You became that guy who accepts anything, who tolerates everything, just so you don't lose the woman. Guess what? You've already lost her. Lost your dignity, lost the respect. And if you keep it up, you'll lose her too, for sure. There's nothing more pathetic than someone who lowers themselves to the point of crawling. And you, at the peak of your submission, think you're being nice, understanding? No, my friend, you're being a doormat. And let me tell you something. She won't admire you for that. On the contrary, she'll see you as someone without value, without stance, someone who can be trampled without a second thought. Self-respect isn't optional. It's mandatory. And if you don't wake up now, you'll end up alone, wondering where you went wrong. Want to reverse this disaster? Get up, look in the mirror, and remember who you are. Stop accepting less than you deserve. Demand respect because, in the end, you teach people how they should treat you. And if you don't have the courage to value yourself, my friend, don't expect someone else to do it for you. Now, go ahead, reclaim your confidence, and start acting like a man who respects himself. Because the way you are, you don't even deserve a place in her story, let alone in her future. Either you rise now, or you'll spend the rest of your life regretting never having the courage to be the man you should be. Now listen carefully, because this is the final call. If you've made it this far and still don't understand, I'll make it very clear. Either you take control of your life now, or you'll continue being a background character in a story where you should be the protagonist. Stopping being the doormat, the unambitious one, the dead weight, isn't an option. It's a necessity. The world won't give you anything for free, and people only respect you when you respect yourself. Enough with the excuses, enough with the weakness. Wake up, get up, and start acting like the man you know you can be. Stop accepting crumbs and go for the banquet. Because if you don't value yourself, if you don't respect yourself, no one will. And there, my friend, it will be too late. So do what needs to be done. Value who you are, build something you're proud of, and make it clear to anyone who enters your life. You're not the type of man who lowers himself, who settles, or who accepts less than he deserves. And with that, I conclude. Now, it's up to you. Lift your head, straighten your posture, and start acting. Because life doesn't wait. And if you don't take the reins now, you'll spend the rest of it regretting it.